it's so great now for Newcastle. I was with some Newcastle friends recently at a wedding, and they're loving it. The whole city.
Loved it, didn't you?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is now they have the finance to now finally compete,
to
be what they've always felt they wanted, what they always felt they were, And they are one of the great supported clubs in the world, not alone in England. So to have the finance now, the whole city's buzzing. It's a great feeling. People, not Premier League football, but it's not just about the football. It's about what it does for the community and the city.
What might it end up being, Alan, up there? As
Newcastle,
you rightly say. I mean, what a place. What a place for football, for support of your club.
Well, you've also taught the ownership of Newcastle now own 3 or 4 of the clubs in Saudi Arabia, of course, who are having this big push to try and create perhaps a super league of their own, and whether they get the TV rights to back it up, I don't think it really matters. They have the finance to probably just go through that. But they certainly have the clout, Newcastle. There's no doubt about that, to go to the next level. And you're talking about a Champions League team here. So now you're going from a Champions League team, which Eddie's gotten to a winning team, winning a trophy, getting
it's incredible what he's done though, because when they came in, I mean, Simon, we lived through every moment of it. They were staving off going down, so they saved themselves, stay up, and then get themselves into a top 4 position.
Can they win
the Premier League anytime soon?
300 million as well, but they've spent it. The trick is 300 million, and Simon, will tell you 300 million is a lot of money in any language to spend on a football team. But you've got to spend it well, as we've seen with Everton and we've seen at Chelsea recently. If you don't spend it well, it can come back and bite you and leave you in an even worse position.
Yeah, and Alan's absolutely. And listen, it's bleeding obvious. Absolutely right. Anyone can spend money. It's not difficult, is it? It's about how you spend it. Yeah. And Newcastle, on the whole, have spent it really well. But as he said, they've spent 250 million.
And actually, the difference between Newcastle and what Newcastle really need to do now is invest in the academy, because that's been poor, and it was always poor when I was there. You've got this huge catchment area up there, and actually the academy was not producing players. Now you look at Chelsea; they're going to generate excess of 100 million out of their academy.
Yeah.
So that's the next model. That's the next part of the model for Eddie up there.
Do you keep in touch with Mike Ashley?
Yeah. I'm still in touch with Mike, and I think Mike would like to get back into sport of some description, whether that be cricket or football. I think he's on the verge of doing something.